Vanakkam, Namaste and welcome to Dr. Shah's clinic. In this video, I want to answer a very short question. Does penis stretching work? Now, a large number of men have a serious problem with the size of, their organ. Most of the time they think that their penis size is inadequate for a sexual relationship, or they worry that they may not be able to satisfy their partner, or they perceive that their partner might, judge them based on their organ size, and as a result, no relationship is going to work for them. Now, a very important point to bear in mind is that over 55% of men, who perceive that they have a small penis actually have a normal penis size, guys. So the mean average penis size is anywhere from about 5 inches to 5.5 inches when erect. And what's very important to understand here is never compare the size of your organ with what you see in pornographic material or explicitly sexual material. So don't do that, guys. That's not going to work well for you. And not just that, does penis stretching actually work? Penis lengthening and penis stretching exercise. We see all this humbug on the net all the time. Does it work, guys? No. The truth is it does not work. Now, penis stretching or penis massaging or penile exercises, usually involves, massaging the organ, taking the organ and, rubbing it back and forth using a lubricant or, all kinds of things. It's traditionally called as jelqing, right? So it's called jelqing, right? Jelqing is a process where, you kind of massage your organ. And, the pseudoscience, I think, behind it is that the claim is that if you jelq and if you keep rubbing your organ up and down, multiple times over 3 to 4 months, you may gain a significant increase in size because you tear there are micro tears that happen in the organ, and then when it heals, the organ is going to appear longer and thicker, overall thicker and also slightly longer because of the mechanical pressure that you have done on the organ. But one thing, the one thing most people forget is the penile tissue is not a bloody muscle tissue. Okay, now look at the image that I've put up. The penile tissue is full of neurovasculature, full of blood vessels, and it's filled, it has three, erectile tissues inside, which corpus cavernosa and the corpus spongiosum. And these are all very, that's completely intercalated with neurovascular components. So you can't just about, you can't, pull this and, jerk and you cannot strain this organ. If you do it, you're going to cause permanent damage. In fact, there are studies now which say that, people who have done jelqing, by looking at resources on the net or, there are some case reports and interesting findings which says jelqing causes more harm than good. So we, in fact, I have personally seen patients who, who have done jelqing looking at all these online resources, have done these penile stretching and lengthening exercises, they've come back with permanent erectile dysfunction. That's the last thing you want. The penis is a very sensitive tissue. Whatever you have is probably good enough. Woman is not going to judge you based on your penis size. There are 100 other factors a woman, judges a man on. So guys, please do not worry about your penis size. If you're, really worried about your size, what you have to do is visit a sexologist or an andrologist near you and get an estimate of your true size. What happens is, when we do a self-measurement or a self-estimate of penis size, we frequently go wrong with the estimate. When you look at the organ from a top-down approach, when you look bottom, it looks smaller. When actually, the size is slightly bigger. So there is a right way to estimate penis size. And I've already made a video on this. I'll link it up somewhere on the right. Have a look at that video. And not just that, guys. Jelqing and penile stretching exercise, also using what's called as these penile extenders. And if you look at the image here, it's a penile extender. You probably don't want to do any of that. I don't recommend these things at all. It's just not good. I've seen too many patients, basically get permanent ED by incorrect usage or application of these jelqing techniques, or also the use of these penile extenders in terms of size improvements. The size improvement does not happen, after 6 months or 8 months of jelqing, you may get about 1.5 centimeters. Now there are other ways to increase penis size. There's a device called as a just extender, and there are certain other ways that can be done. But mostly this, the stretching techniques and also the surgical approaches do not actually work. So if you're looking at increasing your penis size first, the first thing you need to do is recheck your penis size with an andrologist or a sexologist. Point number 2, see whether you want to go through the, see whether it's even worth it. Even if you go with the just extender, you have to bloody wear the device for about 4 months. It's not easy walking, wearing a device everywhere here and there. And 3, remember the point, over 55 to 60% of men who have normal penis size think their organ is small, when in reality it's not small at all. So I hope you found this video informative and useful. Please share this video with all your friends. Please like, comment and subscribe, guys. And I'll see you back with another video very soon. This is Dr. Shah signing off for now. Vanakkam and Namaste.